What's up, guys? This is syphic coming back at you with an all PC Engine and Turbografx pickups video. Like in my last video, I don't know if you guys saw that one or not, but I was talking about like it being such an awesome year, being able to pick up a lot of really cool stuff. There's been lots of nice deals out there. There's a lot of people who I think are reaching a point where they're either tired of collecting or they're just going to move on to something different, or with EverDrives coming out now, people are like, I'm just going to play it on the EverDrive, or or burnt discs or whatever. So I've been seeing a lot of people sell off collections and stuff, and luckily I've been there to pick up some of the stuff. People have been offering some pretty cool pricing out there, and just being cool with people out there, making some cool deals, cool trades, and you end up with some pretty good connections and some pretty nice hookups. So let's get started here. There's quite a bit of stuff actually, and this is all going to be PC Engine Turbografx stuff. So if that's what you guys are into, and I've been kind of trying to beef up the PC Engine collection. Like I said, I've kind of already narrowed down, the last few titles I need for the Turbo. I kind of did want to get into the PC Engine. There's a lot of good. There was like over 700 games released for the PC Engine. I have conversations with people and they tell me, have you played this game? I'm like, well, I never even heard of that game. And all of a sudden, like, I check it out and it's like an awesome shooter that I just never heard of, So that's really cool. And there's been a lot of games out there. And actually, those games are shooting up in price as well. A lot of PC Engine games, since people can't get them on the Turbo, they want to get the PC Engine version, which drives up the price of that, and so on and so forth. So let's start off with a little eBay pickup, or a couple of eBay pickups. I did pick up 2 turbo pads. Whenever I see these cheap enough, I pick them up, because these are like, people are asking like 20 to 30 bucks a pop for just turbo pads. And sometimes we head out to Vegas, we bring a Turbografx, and you definitely want to do a 5-player Bomberman. So these always come in handy. Pick these up for 14 bucks. So that's $7 a piece. You really can't beat that price. For 2 turbo pads that work perfect. So that was a pretty nice little eBay score there. They popped up pretty late on a Friday. Buy it now, so I had to jump on those. Definitely. Let's see some more eBay pickups. I did finally, somebody listed a box for Cosmic Fantasy 2. I already had the game, and I think I got this box for like 12 bucks shipped. So it just kind of completes the copy that I had. This game doesn't really go for too much. You can find sealed copies for about 40 to 50 bucks on eBay all day long, or even just like some places still have old stock of this. But it was kind of nice just to box it up and have a complete in-box copy of Cosmic Fantasy 2. So that was pretty cool. For only 12 bucks, cost of a combo at McDonald's or whatever, got that. Let's see what else here. I did have a little local ad, kind of like, wanting to trade and meet up with other local, turbo heads or PC Engine collectors, or people who just are into, PC Engine and all that. And I actually got a lead. Somebody hit me up saying they used to work for a place called Japan Video Games. If you're from this area, from the LA area, Japan Video Games was a pretty big, import store. Actually, if you guys watch the Lords of Thunder promo VHS tape, part of it was actually filmed in that store, and it's one of the stores I used to walk into when I was young, and I used to just like see all the import stuff. I believe it finally closed up maybe like in the late 90s, early 2000s maybe. I know I went there and to see the Dreamcast when the Dreamcast was first coming out in Japan, so it was still around then. So he hit me up, said he had a couple of titles, and actually had a bunch of titles, and he still has a bunch of titles. But I didn't really need anything else that he had. He has some pretty heavy hitters. So if anyone out there, wants a PM me, he does have some big guns. He has, I believe, Beyond Shadowgate and a couple other titles. But he had a few PC Engine games that I definitely needed, that I wanted. We made a pretty cool deal, and I paid like, I got all these 3 games for like less than what one of these goes for. The first one I got was Metamorph Jupiter, which is a pretty cool shooter. It has really nice graphics. And I believe this game doesn't really have any scoreboard. It's just, like there's no points. You don't get no points on this one. But I always wanted to play this. Like I said, I've seen video and the graphics look amazing on it. So I kind of want, I definitely wanted this one. And this was kind of part of the deal. And another game that I've been wanting for a long time as well, and was part of the deal as well, was Double Dragon, which is pretty cool. Has a lot of really cool cutscenes. There is no spine, and I'm not sure if this one has a spine or not, but it was just the game and the manual and the disc and all that, so that was pretty cool. And the big boy, I guess, item on this one, this game, I mean, it's like at $300 to $400, I think, right now. And like I said, I paid nowhere near. I paid like, I guess, half of that for all three of these titles. And that is Selfia for the PC Engine, which is a shooter made by Compile. It's not like the best shooter, but it's pretty cool. If you guys definitely want to check out some gameplay on that one, you probably might want to download an ISO of it, because this game is pretty expensive. Like I said, I think on eBay most of the sellers want like over $300 for this title. So pretty badass to be able to get that into the collection. Another big shooter to knock off the list. You know, being pretty cool with people on the forums as well comes in handy as well. Met another guy who had this title, and I actually got this for a really good price. Came all the way from Germany, and I paid way less than what the eBay going rate is, and that is High Leg Fantasy. Basically, this is actually a, it's not even an official release. It's made by a company called Games Express, who did like pirate games. This game actually utilizes the, that's why it's called High Leg Fantasy. It uses the Final Fantasy III engine, I believe, from the Super Nintendo. And basically they made a kind of like a nudie RPG. So basically when you play this game, the chicks are, I believe, like, might be naked and stuff like that. I haven't really given it a shot yet. Definitely going to need, like, you know, like help on this one, because it's going to be like the text looks like it's in Japanese. So, but yeah, it's Games Express, and it's High Leg Fantasy. It's the engine from Final Fantasy, but it's an RPG for the PC Engine. And if you guys are looking for this, definitely look for the complete one. It has the Games Express card. This game will not work without the Express card. So basically, just load this into your system, put the game on, and I guess it boots off some info off of there. So kind of cool. And that's it's the same company, I believe, that made Street Fighter 2 for the PC Engine. So that was pretty awesome, and to get it for the price I did was pretty insane. Another deal, basically, that I got. In my last video, I picked up a Shinobi for the Mega Drive, and I picked up a Shining Force 3. Well, the same gentleman bundled it all up together, and I was able to get a sealed copy of like the last game released for the PC Engine, and that is Dead of Brain 1 and 2. This is like a kind of like one of those like Snatcher type games. It's like a storybook kind of thing. So definitely can't really play it, but it was for the price he had it for, and sealed. And like I said, this is the last game ever released for the PC Engine. I mean, I got it for a really good price, and I just couldn't pass it up. So it's just kind of a cool collector piece, I guess. But yeah, this is Dead of Brain, the last game ever released for the PC Engine. I believe this came out like in 1998, maybe 99, which is pretty crazy to know that. But yeah, so awesome to pick that up. In the last video as well, I was telling you guys that I passed up on like a 300 game lot for the Turbografx, bunch of accessories. The guy had like 6 or 7 Turbografx's. He had like 8 Expresses. He had like over 300 Turbografx games and all that. And like I said, I didn't really want to take in doubles, and I know I could have got a ton of games for super cheap, because he ended up telling me how much he let all the stuff go, and it was just like, wow, I should have just grabbed it all. I mean, there was thousands of dollars worth of stuff. But when I was there, I did help him price some of the bigger bad boy items, so he wouldn't get like ripped off and stuff. You know, I was having fun just sifting through the stuff, and I didn't even buy anything off of him actually, because I already had everything he had. But he did have a lot of imports that I did want, but nothing I was fiending over. But just for helping him out, like kind of like pinpoint which were the more big boy items, he let me have a pretty rare item that when I saw, I had to definitely, I mean, he actually let me have it. I was gonna buy this one item off of him, and now this item isn't rare at all. Well, actually, as far as the it's the CD-ROM system card for the PC Engine. I mean, you can get these for like $1 all day on you know, if you were in Japan, or on eBay like $5. But what's actually rare on this one is he had the actual case for this. It says system card in the back. You know, it's, you know, it has the you know, the sticker on here, and you know, it says on here system card NEC. It's like official release. But the thing is I know a few people that actually live in Japan who say they've never seen this version. They see the cards loose, because the cards actually came in the box when you bought like an IFU unit. So this could have been like maybe like a mail order version of it. You know, because it is legit. It does have like a little manual. It says NEC on it, but you just never see this. The last person I met that had one of these said they swiped it off of eBay for about 30 to 40 bucks. I don't know how rare this is, but like I said, some of the people that I know that live in Japan that I talked to on the message board said that this is like they've never seen this, and they, you know, it's just rare. So could have been like a mail order thing. Who knows? But yeah, this is a complete encased version of the Super CD-ROM system card, and he let me have that just for helping him price all the stuff. So that was pretty awesome of him, and like I said, you know, it's cool to get to know people, talk to people, and it was awesome. So to get that for free and to add that to the collection was really cool. Was up on eBay pretty late another night, and saw this pop up. And this is one of the, I've been, you know, fiending for this item for a long time. There's like about, I think 5 or 6 of these. I already have one of them, and that is Bomberman 93 special version. Normally, some of these are caravan versions. Basically, they were like the competition, Super Nintendo competition kind of carts. Well, these are the ones for the PC Engine. Now, this one here was actually, I believe, was a giveaway promoting Bomberman 93. This doesn't have a single player mode. You have to actually, it does have 8 levels, but it's only multiplayer. So you have to have at least 2 or, you know, more people to play it. So there's no single player on this. And I believe this was maybe given away through like a PC Engine, like a mail order, like a fan club. And these, I believe, are only 1,000 of these are made, maybe less, from what I read. There are other special versions of these cue cards for other games for the PC Engine. There's like a total of 5. There's one for like Bonk 3, and there's one for Soldier Blade and Superstar Soldier, and then the other one I have is for Gunhead. And basically those are caravans, so I guess like a little van would actually go to different parts of Japan and have little contests. And I don't know if it was like the highest score got one of these, but yeah, these you can't buy them. They didn't come with no cases or nothing. They just came like this. Maybe a little like a hue card sleeve, but yeah, this one popped up on eBay really late. It was like, I think everyone has this one listed for like 300 bucks. It popped up on eBay for like 150, and I happen to have a gift card for eBay for like 75 bucks. So basically this cost me like 70 bucks out of pocket. And these are really rare. And to have that, awesome. Super awesome. Let's see, another cool forum pickup. Another gentleman was getting rid of some of his stuff as well, and I could not pass up on some of these titles. He had them for really kick-ass prices, and I was able to get like an insane price on these titles. The first one is Steam Hearts, which is another shooter. This one actually came with the spine card, and this one's another like $150 title, and I didn't pay nowhere near that. But part of that deal came with another game here called Flash Hiders, and this is actually a fighting game. Has some pretty awesome graphics, and actually really nice graphics on this game and stuff. So Flash Hiders, and a game I already had, but I don't have it in case. I have the manual and the game, and it was bugging me nuts. The collect heart in me, it was killing me. So he had a copy of Koryun. I had it for a super bro price. And I had to jump on it. So basically I'm going to go ahead and keep the case and the manual and the game, of course. I'll keep this version, and then I'll trade or sell off the other version that I have, and I think just that alone will probably make my money back for these 3 games, which is totally awesome. Now, with PC Engine games, you have to have the case on them because they have a sticker and a back sticker that goes with each game, so you can't just replace them with another case. And then to find a Koryun case by itself would just be crazy. It would take forever. I've never seen one pop up. The game is pretty hard to find, let alone the case, or, you know, who knows when I'd see it again. So I got Koryun, and this will be my copy, and I'll sell off the manual and the case. I mean, the manual and the game for the other one. So if anyone out there needs that game, wants to buy it, or wants to trade, let me know. That's also on the trading block. 3 more titles I was able to get off some pretty cool dude on the Duofilecom forums, message boards. If you guys are not fans of the PC Engine FX forums and want to try something different, definitely check out the Duofile, www.duofile.com. It's ran by a couple of really cool dudes, well, one cool dude and a couple of other dudes, and he has just tons of content on there if you want to see like the catalogs and all the magazines. I believe he has all the magazines that Turbo plays and all that scanned on there, so you can see PDF versions of it. Has a cool chat. Most of us are on there, so if you want to come by and chat with us, that's pretty cool. We'll be there as well. It has a forum and all that, and it's a lot of fun. And there was definitely a bro on there who did hook me up with some titles he got. He got a lot of Turbo games and PC Engine games. It was an insane lot of, like, you know, just insane stuff, and he was getting rid of some of the stuff to make some of his money back, and I think I scored big on some of these. The biggest one here I'll show after, but the first one is the Summer Carnival 92, and these are in mint condition. They're in excellent shape. They are missing the spines, but that's okay. That's Summer Carnival 93. There's also 92. There's also a 93 version of that. And got a really good price on Xander 3. He did have part 2. I was going to jump on that one. Someone else had already jumped on it. But part 2, I believe, is better than this one. But still a great shooter. So definitely happy to get that. And also in mint shape. Has a warranty card inside. The only thing missing is the spine on that. And the big boy one that I got on here is a shooter that just keeps going up and up and up. If you guys are Sega fans and you guys have played Truxton, this is the Japanese version that was released for the PC Engine. People say this is the better version, and this version kicks my ass. When I played this, I was just... It's Tatsujin. This game is freaking hard as... You know, just it's freaking insanely hard, but I'm so happy to have this in the collection. And this thing is like in mint shape. It looks like no one's ever touched it. The cue card doesn't even have the insertion marks. I'm not sure if he already had this copy or not, or if he already had it or not, but definitely had a jump on this. And this game is hitting like 350. I paid nowhere near that. I think the cheapest I've seen this on eBay is like 300 or something. So just quality shooters all around. Super happy to get those. My friend Jose in the morning hit me up and said that somebody in my area had Turbografx for sale on Craigslist. And I wasn't really looking for a Turbografx. I already have 2 or 3 of them, but the item that was attached to it I don't have, and that is Turbografx with the Turbo Booster Plus. I have the regular Turbo Booster, and to see this with the Turbo Booster Plus, it was $50, and it was like a city over. And so to be able to pick up a Turbografx with the Turbo Booster Plus, tested it out already, works perfectly fine, it saves. I mean, that's an insane deal. I mean, these Turbo Boosters, the regular Turbo Boosters are going for like 100 to 120 bucks. The Pluses are a little harder to find. These go for like, I think like 200, maybe 250 boxed. So to pick that up was really cool for $50. I mean, that's an insane deal. Honestly, if it was a regular booster, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, even for $50. But the fact that it was a Booster Plus and I needed that, definitely had to jump on that. Last couple of items here are some pretty nice items. I was also up late on eBay again and saw these things pop up super cheap. Jumped on them. They arrived, and when they came, they were new. And the first item was this PC Engine CD-ROM. You were able to buy just the CD-ROM drive by itself in Japan. And I mean, this box is just in immaculate condition. I mean, there's like not even any shelfware. You could see the serial number, which matches the drive. I pulled the drive out. It's still wrapped in its little baggie. The cables have never been opened. And this was, I believe, this was $100. Plus, I was able to combine shipping on both items. But, I mean, this thing is in super immaculate shape. Love it. And the secondary item that I picked up, this was 60 bucks. And this is the other part of it. And this is the interface unit, the IFU. Inside the box is the little briefcase with the CD-ROM drive, and it has the manuals. Same thing with this thing. It's completely sealed up. I opened it up though, and but the IFU's in there. It looks like no one's ever opened it. All the cables are untouched. I mean, it's just insane. Matching serial number as well. I mean, the only blemish on this one is just right there. But I mean, it looks like this thing was never like, you know, like someone kept it like on their shelf and stuff, but it doesn't even really have much shelfware at all. This was 60 bucks, and then this was 100, and with shipping it was like another 30 or 40 bucks, I think, and got that within like 3 or 4 days. EMS, definitely, if you guys buy stuff from Japan, always order EMS. It gets there quicker and has tracking, and you can track it, and it's safer. And that's about it, guys. Like I said, I'm very grateful. I've been able to pick up a lot of really cool stuff. Tax season did kick in, and I had a few extra bucks to spend on some of this, but it's awesome to know that a lot of this stuff I didn't like pay nowhere near retail. I mean, it's just awesome, just awesome. Just like I said, making trades, wheeling and dealing, talking to people, being cool, and yeah. So still trying to get the last final Turbografx games that I need. If you guys out there have Bonk's Adventure, actually not Bonk's Adventure, Bonk 3 CD, Super Arizong, Terraforming, Camp California, Dynastic Hero, let me know. Those are the last titles that I need. I'm willing to trade or buy them outright. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully you guys are having some amazing luck out there as well. Join me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, or hit me up here. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.